Whatever happened to sitting round the fire of a night reading Enid Blyton's sunny stories? Whatever happened to making a great big ball by squeezing all your dolly mixtures together? Whatever happened to all those long brown Macs that insurance men always wore? Whatever happened to singing songs in your local every single weekend? And those brown footy boots that were as heavy as divers' boots? Whatever happened to all the tin baths that were found hanging on everybody's backyard wall? Whatever happened to brilliantine for your hair, cows being led up main roads, and people who had hens in the backyards? Whatever happened to all those accordion players in pub doorways and flat irons? And whatever happened to queuing for hours and hours to get in the pictures? Whatever happened to those backyard lavatories in pubs and taking old clothes and jam jars to the rag shop? Whatever happened to having OXO poured over boiled potatoes? God, that tasted great. Whatever happened to bicycle clips and bins that fitted into walls, rope swings over street lamps? Whatever happened to old Mary Kill the Cat who frightened kids? Whatever happened to going down to the chippy and you brought all your mates with you, and on the way back gave me a few chips each for going with you, and then when you got home you got a belt off your mum because there wouldn't be enough chips for the tea? Whatever happened to that lad that sat next to me at school with a black balaclava on? I admired him from afar. I thought he was a future leader of the SAS, but my dreams were shattered when I found out he had a scabby head and had to keep it covered with the balaclava. Whatever happened to when the kids came round carol singing and they used to sing a carol all the way through? Whatever happened to elastic roll-ons with suspenders? And if you didn't put the suspenders on quick, they would roll up and nearly strangle you. Whatever happened to the Paddy cinema? We called it the flea pit. You go in with a blouse and come out with a jumper. Whatever happened to having to drink a cup of cabbage water every Sunday instead of a laxative? And that kept you going for a week, I'll tell you. Whatever happened to palm toffee in banana and strawberry split flavours? Whatever happened to penny arrow bars and listening to music while you work and workers' playtime? Whatever happened to the 1 o'clock gun and having chicken pox and reading the Chicks and Rainbow comics, which then had to be burnt? Whatever happened to the radio fun with Julian Warris and Arthur Askey? Whatever happened to going to New Brighton when there was sand all over the place? Whatever happened to going to New Brighton Fair and watching the Wall of Death? Whatever happened to that drink that worked wonders, a double diamond?
Double Diamond, the beer the men drink. Double Diamond. Amber bright, plenty of body. Double Diamond, the beer the men drink.
And whatever happened to that paper that come out every week with those fabulous free gifts? Woman's Mirror.
Woman's Mirror brings you another fabulous fashion offer. The Swing Spring Skirt. Only 10 shillings. Cut out and ready to sew, you can make it in an evening. It's colourful, colour-fast cotton. Gay and carefree for sunny days. Pretty and practical in the office, and so glamorous for parties. Choose from 4 different colours in 6 different sizes and spring into spring with this great fashion offer. Only in tomorrow's Woman's Mirror.
Whatever happened to borrowing a whitewash brush and going to your neighbours and borrowing a bucket of coal? Whatever happened to those walkie-talkies made with string and 2 tins? Whatever happened to lucky bags? Didn't you get a lot for a penny? And what about those silver rubber daggers? Whatever happened to them? Whatever happened to the Echo finishing touch tickets? The back entry diddlers in the Echo and queuing at the pier head for a New Brighton boat? Whatever happened to using motor tyre in the tubes as life belts? Whatever happened to Pond's vanishing cream, and where did it vanish to? Whatever happened to dancing the creep, Pontefract cakes and barley sugar twists? Whatever happened to Italian suits and Chelsea boots? Whatever happened to late night TV programmes like Mark Saber, The White Hunter, The Four Just Men, and they're always followed by the epilogue? Whatever happened to the potter's wheel in the interval? And whatever happens to those circles you used to always form around your mates when they were fighting in the schoolyard?